Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Korean Beast here. It's good to be back. It's good to be back once again. Now, I don't usually do videos like this, but I really wanted to cover what happened in like the recent episode of Dragon Ball Super. Now, this was like episode 109, 110. The newest episode just came out today, actually, 111 one. But I wanted to cover Goku's newest form, Ultra Instinct. And I kind of wanted to let you guys know that Goku technically didn't lose this battle within his form. So one thing we're gonna have to cover is, what is Ultra Instinct? Well, it's kind of self-explanatory when you think about it. I mean, it's your body acting like instinctively to the max, ultra, if you will. So it's pretty much a form that requires little to no thought process upon making a decision during battle. I would say that the mind is literally calm and messages sent through the nervous system is meaningless in this form. It's almost as if every limb has a mind of its own. In fact, when Goku was fighting Jiren, I'm sorry, I can't pronounce his name well, but when he was fighting him, Goku was adapting to his opponent like quicker than he usually would. When he usually fights against his opponents, he really fights them on like a really consistent level, unless he pulls out a few trump cards here and there. But as far as like how he fights, it gradually improves like each time. I mean, Piccolo even mentioned it during the battle. He even said that Goku, his strength, the way he's hitting Jiren and like his techniques and like it was just heavier, it was faster, it was more effective during battle against Jiren. And you could kind of see it as he's getting pushed back like each time he kept hitting him. Now, Wiz kind of mentioned something in the past where he was talking about Ultra Instinct in the first place. He was saying how the form itself is harder for, well, it isn't harder for gods. He was saying how it's even a harder feat for gods to even maintain, and how it involves your mind and your body to work together like as one. You can't be too relaxed and you can't be too worried or focused on making thoughts or anything of that nature. Goku and Vegeta didn't really know exactly what he meant, but I think that Goku finally figured out what he meant because of what happened within the Spirit Bomb explosion. They actually explained it on a much more detailed way, Wiz specifically, when he found out that this is actually Ultra Instinct for Goku. Now, as far as like what he was doing within the fight, so Goku, his speed increased dramatically, like drastically, like it was just crazy. His strength, immeasurable, like even as well as Jiren. Jiren himself is like strong as hell, like for no reason. And his stamina as well, it increased every second that passed. And you could kind of see it like as Jiren and Goku were fighting like one hand to hand, like close combat, and he was getting pushed back, and you could see that Jiren was kind of realizing that, oh shit, Goku was he's pushing me back. Like he's not really staying the same with his power as he was before. Like what I mean by that is like within those forms he was staying at the same little rate. And I think Jiren kind of realized that. Goku himself, I don't know if he realized that. Actually, that actually goes toward another note. Was Goku even conscious to begin with? That's another video or another topic that we can kind of cover next time. So Jiren, I wouldn't say that he is an unbeatable character at all. There's something going on within the flash within his eyes. It definitely means something that we probably didn't really understand or don't know about yet. Now it could mean that his god of destruction showed him another source of power that really brings out his true power within himself. It's almost kind of similar to how Ultra Instinct is. You can kind of see how calm Jiren is. Now I'm not really sure what that's about, but it has something to do with how he meditates. But that's another topic as well. Jiren completely something else. Now Goku taps out of his power during one of his moments. It was when he like first lashed out at Jiren. It was like one of those moments. His eyes flashed black and it flashed back to gray. Now this obviously means that he's losing the power, or his how he's able to maintain the form itself, or technique, if you may. Some people consider this to be a technique. but if it really, it's really affecting Goku in like really weird ways. Like for example, how he talks, it brings out like a really deeper voice as well as his normal voice, and it echoes like throughout the scene. That's not really something that a technique can do, because, you know, if you know what a technique is, it's just you switching up how you fight. And that's pretty much it. I kind of wanted to make a little comparison between this movie called Get Out. It's the Get Out scene where the main character finally came in contact with one of the characters who was black, and something went on in his head once he actually took the flash of the picture. You can see it right here. His eyes start to turn or return to normal, signifying that he has returned to some sort of natural state. Now, I'm not saying Goku was brainwashed or anything, but I am saying that Goku returning to his natural state affected his grasp on his new form. Now, this form is definitely not a technique, because Ultra Instinct has some incredibly noticeable changes that a technique couldn't do. Because if you see, like, Goku didn't even really talk, but when he did, it like revealed some echo. Like it was an echo behind his voice. It was like really loud, and it brought up this dark version of his voice as well as his normal voice. It was just something that a technique couldn't really do. Now besides that, here's what I really wanted to tap into as far as like Goku didn't really lose his battle within this form. Now, if you guys thought that when he made that final clash that Goku was within his form, that's false, and it was kind of showed like throughout his little burst forward towards Jiren in his final time. His eyes returned back to normal, like a split second before he made that final punch. And what I want to say about that is that if Goku was actually in the Ultra Instinct form, Jiren would have had like a major pushback. It might have not pushed him out of the ring, but he definitely would have moved. And because he kind of tapped out of that power, it was because of the first flash, the first moment he tapped out of that power. His emotions got in the way once again. His emotions got in the way, and he realized what he was doing, and that really got in the way to maintain that form, because this is a really very calm form to begin with. So yeah, when people say that they've seen the episode and they've seen how Goku lost and how it looks, how certain fans expected Goku to just completely like annihilate Jiren. Now, you can't really just expect that immediately, because Goku's new form, he has to get used to it, you know, and it's just something that, like, the message behind the form itself is just such an amazing like feat. Like, this is something that you just can't easily maintain for a long period of time. So another thing is that you shouldn't lose faith in Goku yet. He is still in the ring, and a lot of people are kind of forgetting that. So he's still in the ring, and it is still possible that he can manipulate the form better than he did before, if he's able to tap into that power once again. Now obviously once he does it again, he might even just, hell, defeat Jiren, push him out of the ring, or just do something that we've never seen before. Because this is just something that he needs time to, you know, get accustomed to. This is the first time he's ever done it. And he even said it himself before when Frieza got his very new form. He was saying how you should have took the time to realize your limits and realize how the form works instead of before picking any fights. We haven't really seen Goku tap into the form for the first time, except for the Super Saiyan form. But at that point, Frieza was just like super outmatched against Goku. But if he's going against an opponent that is like the same level as his new form, then he's gonna run into issues, because he doesn't know how the form works yet. Now, that's pretty much all I really wanted to cover for you guys as far as the Dragon Ball Super news. I'm a huge Dragon Ball Z fan. I want you guys to know that right now, and I really pay attention to these new episodes. But that's pretty much what I want to let you guys know. Goku still has a chance to win against Jiren. Don't lose faith in Goku, please don't. I know it sounds like I'm all up on him, but look, man, it's true. He's still in the ring, and he might still win. That's pretty much all I had to say. If you guys really like me doing these type of videos, this is like my first time doing it. Obviously, I'm pretty rusty at it because this is my new time, my first time doing it. But if you liked it, just let me know in the comments, and I'll be sure to like release more videos about similar to this. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace out. See you soon.